Hi everyone, it's Angela from Rhythm Wigs by Headspace and C. Today you're in my studio with all of my friends, my girlfriends. And I am showing you a brand new creation. It's a new like bob style that I just finished. I will be at a wonderful book launch that my friend Kim Coles is having on Sunday, October 7th, and I decided to make some new style variations to introduce to the audience of that event. And based on their feedback, I may be adding them to the Rhythm Wigs repertoire. Let me know if you like this one. I'll show you the back real quick. I think it's kind of cute. So, not sure if it fits me, but anyway, I realized that I have not done any styling tips on the Love Supreme style with the kinky straight hair. So today we're going to be curling this wig. I'm going to be doing it with two interesting new curlers that I discovered. This is one. Looks like a toy, very interesting. I'll show you how to do that one. And this is another. So this one actually requires a little tool. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to show you how to use these curlers and show you the different curls that are produced by each of these. And I'm going to do it on this exact wig right here. So let's jump in. So here she is, and what I'm going to do is use one type of curler on one side of the part and the other on the other side of the part, so you can see how each of these curlers changes the swirl, and then you can decide which one you prefer. I will follow up with instructions on how you can purchase each of these. And so let's get started. So I'm taking about an inch by inch square on each of these. I think it will change too. The curl will change depending on how thick. So let's start with an inch by inch, and maybe at some other point I'll experiment with a larger section, and we can see what the result is. So this is my standard mix of leave-in, of conditioner, a little oil, and water. Same thing that I recommend. I'm just going to dampen it. I'm not going to soak it wet. And let's start with this one because this one's really interesting. So you open it like this. You peel it back. This is how they come in the package. And you just peel it back. And then starting at the tip, just make sure the tail is tucked under there, and then you're just going to roll up like that. Actually, you know what? Well, let's try that with one, and then you're just going to fold this back over. Okay, so we're experimenting here, right? So I'm going to try another one, and I'm going to do a little different roll. So same size. I'm going to spritz this on just a little bit. This hair was already combed out, so that's why I'm not really using a comb right now. You can, of course. So this time I'm going to, again, tuck it. But actually, this time I'm going to start it from the top. And if you see what I'm doing, I'm coming around and I'm twisting at the top like that, okay? Holding the tip so it doesn't come out, and then fold it under. So we're gonna see if doing it that way makes a difference, okay? And then the next experiment, I'm gonna make this one a little bigger. So this is gonna be about 1.5 by 1.5 inches on this section. See, it's a little fatter, and we're going to try it with this one and see how this curl turns out. Okay. All right. Now these come in two different sizes in the pack that I bought. There's the big one and the small one. So I'm just going to use the big ones and see how these work. So I think this time I'm going to do it like I did the first one, starting at the tip and then just going up like that. Okay, fold it back. I am very interested in how this turns out. I haven't tried these yet, so we're going to learn this together. Now on the other side, we're going to use another curler. And again, we're going to do like an inch by inch section. And it's a little big. A little bit of my special sauce. Who wants to think of sauce with hair? All right, I'm going to put that on. And then with this one, I think these are two different sizes, the pink and the purple, but I can't really tell. So I think the pink may be a tad bigger. So what you do is you push the tool up through like that, and then you grab the hair, and I do it a little higher than halfway up. A little higher than halfway up. It depends on the length that you're working with, obviously, but okay. And then let's get this in here. I'm just making sure the hair is all the way in the hook. And then you pull it, just shimmy it a little bit so that it's pulling the hair through. Like that, and then it kind of just coils back up on its own. Okay, that's how I'm doing that one. Now I'm gonna pull this down a little bit because I don't want the curl to go all the way up to the top, so I just pulled it down just a little bit. That's just my preference. Okay, all right, let's see how that turns out. And then I'm gonna do one more about the same size. Let me put the same size down here, and then I'll make a bigger one here so it's similar to what I did on the opposite side. Okay. A little moisture, a little wetness here to make the curl really take. And then let's try the purple. Let's see. So push that through. I'm gonna hook this. And this time, if you notice, the curl is going this way. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to go in the opposite way. Again, we're just experimenting here. So let's see how I can do that. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but again, it's a little more than halfway up. The hair is in the hook, and I'm gonna pull it. I'm shimmying it a little bit like that. Now, that did work. You notice this curl is going this way, and this curl is going this way, so it's in the opposite direction. I just want to see if they fall a little differently and if there's a preference that we have there. And then one more, I'm gonna put this one up here. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, like I did with this one on this side, and then we'll be able to see if the size of the section makes a big difference. Okay, and I'm going to use the pink one again and push this through. That. Grab this a little more than halfway up, make sure all the hair is in the hook, and slide that up, and then we're going to just shimmy this down like that. Okay, so this one is going in the same direction, is it? No, this is going, these two are going in the same direction. I don't even know if that's right. No, here we go. The two pink ones are going in the same direction. Okay, so I'm going to dry these, maybe put it under, sit under dryer, or blow dry it. I'm not sure how I'm going to dry it, but I'll dry it and then I'll come back and show you how it turns out, okay? Okay guys, I took two of the curlers out and I did not have the lighting on, so you didn't see the big reveal, but there's one left for you to see. So you'll see here, this is the, was the pink one that was going in this direction. And then this was the purple one that is curled in this direction. So that's the difference. So you can make that decision on which way you want the curl to go. Probably in front, you want it to go in this direction. So be mindful of that when you put the curler in, okay? You want it to go this way versus this way, okay? Like that. Okay, so this is the last one, and what I did is first I just took the twirls out like that, and then you just gently pull it out, and it gives you these nice, beautiful curls, okay? All right, so let's see. So here are the other rollers. Do you guys say rollers or curlers? I know I'm Jamaican, guys, so sometimes I say words that are that are only used in Jamaica or in England and not in the US. So if you guys were laughing at me, that's why. So we call these rollers. So this is the other one, these funky ones that look like Legos to me. And this is how that curl turns out. I really like that too, okay? So you can set the direction by the way that you twirl it around. So this one is going in that direction, which is nice. And remember this one, I just rolled it flat, and this one was the one that I kind of did that turny thing on it. So let's see if there's a significant difference, and I think there is. Well, first of all, this one isn't even completely dry, so just that twirling motion kept some of the wetness in. You can see it's a little limp. It would have been a tighter in this way curl versus this one being flat, but you definitely would have to put it under a hooded dryer or blow dry it to get it completely dry. But I think that's the way it would have looked if it were completely dry. Okay. And then this one was the fatter section. This was the 2x2 or 1.5 by 1.5. And that's how that, again, this one is also a little damp. So definitely the curlers, these curlers require more drying time. They only have a few holes here. And besides that, and that is even pushed up against the hair. So not something that is a quick dry situation unless you have time to put it under a dryer or blow dry it, okay? See, that's a little limp. But you can see from this one that it is also a really nice curl. I'm just gonna take out some of the, so I'm just gonna brush it out a little bit and see how it takes the brushing. I think that's lovely. What do you guys think? Okay, that's that curl right there. And then I'll brush these. Well, first I'm gonna just open these up a little bit with my fingers in case. Okay, you get a nice curl. This was going in the opposite direction, and then this was the fatter one. So that's that curl, and then I'm gonna brush. I'll brush just the ones that are going in the same direction so you get a better idea. My mannequin is getting lazy there. So I'm just gonna brush this out. Then again, they brush out beautifully. See that? So, tell me which one you prefer. I'll brush this one out. Let me know which one you prefer. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to choose the one that I prefer. I'm going to finish curling the entire wig with the one I prefer. and I'm going to put it on and show you what the end result is. All right, be back soon. So this is the final. I think it turned out great. What do you think? Show you the back. All right, if you didn't guess, I used these rollers, and what I did, I noticed that the direction of the curl is opposite on these two colors. So one of them I put on the left side and the other on the right side to make it curl away from the face. So I basically put these all the way back, and they met in the center back. And I will put links below to show you where you can find these. I think they were about $20, and I used, oops, excuse me, I had to do it in 2 segments because I didn't have enough of these with the size partings that I had. So you might want to buy 2 packs, or you can just make each of your sections a little bigger. I think that would work also because it was almost enough. And these I'm going to try next time. They work pretty well too, but again, they needed a little more drying time than the other ones. I don't know what these are called. I don't know if they have a name, but I will leave a link so that you can find them. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I also wanted to show you another tip. I couldn't get my part to look the way that I wanted it to. So I just took a little bit of hair from the opposite side and I brought it around and put it behind my ear like that. I can't see myself, so I'm hoping that that looks okay. And that's how I masked that area. So really, you can learn these little tips. I'll share as many of them with you as I can. And I really want you to not be satisfied with being dissatisfied with how these wigs look or any look that you have. It's the way that you want to present yourself to the world. So just keep changing it until it's just right for you. So I will talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. My name is Angela Fraser of Headspace NC, and this is my rhythm wig. Bye.